Today is October 21st, and this is part 59 of our study of the ministry of Jesus. Today we're going to see blind Bartimaeus. Jesus and a great number of people were passing through Jericho. Now, Jericho is about 16 miles from Jerusalem, all downhill from Jerusalem. When you get to Jericho, it's below sea level. Jericho is near the north end of the Dead Sea. It's not on the Dead Sea, and it's near the Jordan River, although it's not on the Jordan River. I suppose it's best known for Joshua coming over and taking Jericho when the children of Israel entered the Promised Land. Same city. It is said to be the oldest occupied city in the world. So it's ancient, still there today. So Jesus and a multitude were passing through Jericho. Now Matthew tells us there were two blind men. Mark and Luke tell us there was one. So is there a contradiction? No. If I would say, for instance, I went to Chicago, and I would tell someone else, my wife and I went to Chicago, both statements would be true. And they would not contradict each other, because one, I would just be emphasizing that I went, and the other, I would be emphasizing that both of us went. No contradiction at all. So Jesus and his multitude of people were coming through Jericho, and these two blind men heard the commotion and said, "What's going on?" And they said to them, "Jesus of Nazareth is coming by." So they began to shout and cry out, "Jesus of Nazareth, son of David, have mercy on us." And the people around him said, "Be quiet. You're causing a disturbance. Just be still." But they didn't pay any attention. They kept shouting, "Jesus, son of David, have mercy on us." And so Jesus stopped and called them over to him. So they brought them to Jesus. And Jesus said, "What do you want me to do for you?" Now, Jesus often did that. It's quite obvious what they wanted. I mean, they wanted to see. But Jesus asked them anyway, "What do you want me to do for you?" And they say that we might receive our sight. Now, one of these men was named Bartimaeus. Bar means son of. So he was a son of Timaeus. I'm really not sure he had a name. He was a blind man and begging, and probably say, "Who is that?" "Oh, that's Timaeus' son." My name is McAllister. That's Scotch. And in Scotland, MC, originally was MAC, meant the son of. So the same way in there, Bar Timaeus, son of Timaeus. And so he came, and these two came and said, "Oh, we want to receive our sight. We want to see it again." So Jesus put his fingers on their eyes, and they saw. Their sight came. Now, this is different than the last time he healed a blind man. Remember, he spit and made mud and smeared on his eyes, but this time he just touched them, and they received their sight. Jesus always does things. Remember, he always does things perfect immediately. His healings were not, you get a little bit better and better, but it was immediate. It was perfect, so they could see. And it says that after that, they followed him. They followed him. Well, why not? I mean, after all that he'd done for them, they left what they were doing, which was begging, and they followed Jesus. Well, what can we learn from this today? Well, I think the main point is that we need to follow Jesus after all he's done for us. He's offered us a home in heaven. He died on the cross for us. We should follow him. And what does following Jesus mean? It means doing what he wants us to do. Just follow after his will and not our will, surrendering to him. And that's what they did. They said, Whatever you want. Here we go. We'll follow you. And they did follow him. We don't hear anything more about Bartimaeus after that, but he followed Jesus. Okay, that's the story of blind Bartimaeus, and we will see you again in the morning. And until then, God bless you. Have a great day today.